Year 2009, Ghetto Games is born, but at the time nobody knew that it would be Ghetto Games, because it started with the friendly street ball tournaments, Ghetto Basket. In 2 years it becomes Ghetto Games and the football joins the chat. It started with just for fun, just to express yourself and show your best skills or something. And who could imagine that in few years we are together with the partners organizing 11 tournaments in 11 different countries, gathering the best street football players. They come to Riga, to the place where it all started. This is the story of a Ghetto Football EuroLeague. Since day one, Ghetto Games was all international. You know, Kings of Air, GG Fest, Freestyle Rising Stars. From the beginning, our teams were participating in another international tournaments. And all we ever wanted to connect with the other organizers and to try let them know what is our idea, why we are doing this. Football, especially street football, is the most open, accessible, can I say, democratic of all sports. It's universal language for all the people. Everybody plays it, everybody understands it, and we believe that we have methods how to multiply our idea through the football and let the people know that you need to move to live. So this is why we chose football as our first big steps. We organized international street football tournaments in Latvia also before, but as far as I can remember, the first idea was about the Ghetto Football EuroLeague in 2018. Since that, we had 4 or 5 times postponed our tournament. It was COVID, it was inflation, war, everything, and we finally did it in 2022.
Mēs pagaidām esam Grīziņkalnā, notiek uzkraušanās darbi, un pēc nepilnām 48 stundām notiks izbraukšana uz Romu.
Es jūtos diezgan sūdīgi, baigi daudz emocijas aizgājās pirmajām nedēļas 3 dienām. Katrs uzdod visādus jautājumus un diezgan daudz kļūdaini pieņemt kaut kādu lēmumu, kā es nebūtu darījis, bet, citi cilvēki tā dara, un man viņiem ir jāuzticas. Citreiz viņi izdara visu ideāli, citreiz netik ideāli. Es domāju, ka viss būs labi. Es domāju, ka uzspīdēs kaut vai ārā saule, un mēs tiksim līdz tā vietā, kur spīd ārā saule, un arī tas katrs dzīve būs pavisam citādāks. Tā kā viss tiešām ir kārtībā, viss ir ļoti labi, un ar visu mēs tiksim galā. Vienkārši šodien konkrēti es jau pamodos ar tādu sevi, ka man kaut kas spiež pie zemes, bet tas ir cilvēcīgi, un ir tāds dienas, tā kā tā. Bet arī ar šitām dienām mēs tiksim galā. Tā kā tā.
Yes, it's finally year 2022, it's April. We started in Grīziņkalns, we loaded our truck.
Pastāst, kas ir izdarīts, kas nav?
Ir izdarīts daudz, bet tajā pašā laikā nekas, un mums vēl ir visu priekšā.
Kāpēc tu neko nedari?
Tāpēc, ka tu mani filmē, tu man nedari darīt.
Mēs šobrīd pabeidzam kraut mūsu smago mašīnu, mums ir piekabe, mums ir smagā mašīna. Viss, kas tur ir iekšā, ir, protams, jāpiešstropē, lai labi turās, lai nekas nekustās. Kur mēs brauksim šitā, no Rīgas līdz Varšavai vai līdz Lodzei. Pēc tam no Lodzes mēs braucam līdz Minhenai, kaut kur šeit, un pēc tam no Minhenas pataisno līdz Romai. Tāds 3 cēlienos mums ir paredzēts to visu izdarīt. Tā kā darba cimdi rokās un pēdējais mantas ir jāvērtās.
Nīl, tu jau nekad neesi ar lidmašīnu lidojis, vai ne?
Jā.
Tā apmīzīsies no bailēm. Tu esi smarks lidojis? Jūs abi divi neesat lidojuši ar lidmašīnu? Jums ir 18 gadu reāli, jūs neesat lidojuši ar lidmašīnu?
Nē, nu taču pabaigi grūtais tagad, jā, vajag.
Nē, vienkārši.
Es esmu lidmašīnu.
Vienkārši.
Es noteikti sekošu līdzi, man liekas, šis ir zīmīgs moments un patiešām tāds vēsturisks brīdis, ka mēs, komanda traka no Latvijas, varam braukt tādā pasākumā un radīt pasākums un svētkus citās valstīs un citiem jauniešiem. Man liekas, tas ir nenormāli krūti.
And finally, day X come. We go to the Rome. So 3 days of journey ahead of us. And after 2 or 3 minutes, we just see a lot of smoke coming out of our truck. And I couldn't believe that we already got through this everything. And when the day comes out, nothing works. So we started to do what to think, maybe to postpone 1 week or do something, but no. We were certain that we will start Ghetto Football EuroLeague at 16th of April. I will remember that day till the rest of my life.
Jau nu ko, vīri, esam gājuši tālu ceļu. Rīt pirmā pasākuma diena, kādas prognozes?
Es domāju, ka būs labi.
Būs tieši šeit?
Būs.
Kā jums dāmas ar plakātiņiem visi ir izdalīti?
Jā, visi ir izdalīti. Visi haipo, visi nāks, būs rīt.
Tad rīt visi vietējie skatīsies.
Miljons.
So we finally got there. We were more than 20 people. It was chaos in terms of organizing the team.
No priekšnieka kārtība ir ieviesta?
Nu, nē, nav. Bišķiņi haotiski, neviens nezina, ko darīt. Mantas tikko ir atnākuši no Rīgas, mēs vēl nezinām, kas ir aizmirst, kas nav.
Būs laukums?
Būs nav varianti. Būs pat 5.
Būs uzvarētāji?
Uzvarētāji būs pat mēs. Mēs uzvarēsim kā turnīru, paļa bombu.
Nice.
Meklēsim tādu, kur būs visvājākie pretinieki.
One of ideas of Ghetto Games is to involve the youth, unexperienced people, but very passionate people into organizing. So this is what we do, and of course sometimes it's really hard to manage that kind of stuff. The biggest emotions for me was after the first tournament. We finally did our first tournament outside Latvia. It's hard to express that feeling. It's hard to understand that feeling, but for me it was kind of serious milestone. Not the achievement, but milestone, and that finally we there, and from here we can start our big journey. Yeah, after that we moved to Dakovo. which was huge contrast between the Rome and Dakovo. So you know the Rome more than 2,000 years, and nobody knows Dakovo. And this is the beautiful thing about it, because the crowd and our partner Rafael did a great job to gather people, to gather teams. Even teams from Zagreb came to Dakovo to play and participate in the tournament. Teams from Budapest came to Dakovo. So, and the place was amazing. So the central place in the city, in a town, in front of historic church, and there is street football tournament.
I think it's, if we did the same event in for example, the capital in Zagreb, it will be just another event. And here, people will talk about it for like years. A lot of people had previously doubts into what's gonna happen on the square, how it is gonna look, and now I get constantly like messages and phone calls with like, I have to say we are sorry, I didn't know it's gonna look that crazy. Yeah, that's the problem, because now they see what I was talking about like for 2 years. For the community of street football, it's a big thing. It's a huge thing, maybe the biggest thing ever, because nothing like the same happened before. Yeah, we had competitions, but it was never on, like, I would say, like such a big level like this one.
DNDD are winners of this craziest final of the Ghetto Football EuroLeague.
It's normal. Yeah, normal. Lai top guys.
Kopš izbraukšanas, cik pagājis?
2 nedēļas. Vispār.
But the level was high. I was impressed with lots of the Hungarian players, and even shout out to the Latvian players for getting there as well. So yeah, it was a great tournament. I'm very excited to get to Riga. But the 3v3 here, the level is very, very high. So watch out if a Hungarian team gets there to Riga. If you're against them, be prepared. They're all very strong.
Šodien ir 28. aprīlis un mēs esam Prāgā. Pēc 2 dienām šajā vietā notiks pasākums.
Bet tas ir atkarīgs no vidas attīrīšanas.
Mums likās, ka riktīgi forša vieta, viņa vibes atgādina Grīziņkalnu un ka šai vietai ir milzīgs potenciāls. Tāpēc mēs šodien arī nedaudz piekārtojam šo vietu.
Mēs iesim vēl komandas, jo pagaidām ir 4 komandas reģistrējušās turnīram un mēs tikai atbraucām uz Prāgu, lai uztaisītu normālu bliezienu, bet izstāst, ka mums jau ir zināmas pirmās 3 vietas. Mēs dalīsim flyerīšus un uzlīmītus un teiksim, cik forši ir piedalīties Ghetto Football EuroLeague 2020-2022.
Okay guys, so it's 1 day till the event. Here we are building the place up here in Czech,
in Prague. So if you can see, we are building the stands, we're building the goals, we're building the telt. So everything for you to come and enjoy tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
The atmosphere is great, all the players are great, the weather's perfect, it's what we ordered, so it's just been an amazing day overall.
So here is a football club, WFFA Berchem, that I wanted to join so bad when I was young. But the thing is, it was expensive. I remember it did cost at the time 300 euros a year. 300 euros a year. When I said that to my mom, she was like, and she told me I can't, you know. She was alone with 5 kids in social housing with not a lot, you know. So I couldn't join the team and I started playing in the streets.
Mēs esam nonākuši, kā Rēmons teica, Marokāņu rajonā, kur norisināsies mūsu pasākums. Tur mūsu džeki jau visu dienu būvēja laukumus.
Es zinu, ka Jānis burmistris var izbāzt galvu cauri. Vai tu vari? Es nevaru. Tikamies Grīziņkalnā, pamēģinām.
Photo, madame, photo.
What the? Hello, my brother.
Je m'appelle Juma.
You're aussi sexy.
Ali.
Here in Brussels, the street culture is very big. We have many of the great players from Brussels that came from these streets and won tournaments all over the world.
Mēs esam pusē ne tikai Eirolīgā, bet arī uz robežas ar to rajonu, kurš ir tas pats getiskākais. Mēs esam tikuši līdz tajā auditorijai, kurai tiešām tas ir ļoti, ļoti vajadzīgs. Mums ir izdevies uztaisīt tiešām Briselē šiem jauniešiem svētkus.
Tagad Ghetto ir šeit, Brisele, Vanderlehta. Man ir palicies.
For all the players, be aware for me, I will give everything.
We want to thank for the organization because it's a long time that we didn't have these events in Brussels. We thank Mohamed also, all of you. Thank you very much.
Mēs braucam no Briseles uz Amsterdamu. Es ceru uz spēcīgu turnīru un par cik 6. pasākums, tad es ceru arī beidzot ieraudzīt ne tikai turnīru, bet arī pasākumu. Ir sākusies tāda aktīvākā tūras daļa, ik pēc 3-4 dienām ir jābūt izveidotiem turnīriem, pasākumiem, tā kā ir ko paskriet, ir ko darboties. Un, protams, ka lielākai daļai mūsu jaunieši Amsterdamā asociējās ar sarkanajiem lukturiem un marihuānu legālo. Tā kā cerams, ka mūsu pasākums nepārvērtīsies razvratā, tā varētu teikt, un visi puiši būs pie vietas un paspēs visu sabūvēt, saorganizēt, nolākties, un mēs tiksim arī tālāk uz Kopenhāgu.
Tā šī būs pirmā reize, ka mēs gatavosim uz ielas ēdienu Eirolīgā, lai gan tas, man liekas, bija plānots daudz biežāk.
Mēs esam Amsterdamā, bet precīzāk mēs esam Zandam, ka šī vieta ir leģendāra, te ir notikuši ļoti daudz ielu futbola tādi turnīri un ļoti sen jau šī vieta ir. Mēs gaidām rīt ļoti augstas meistarības un skilla turnīru. Centīsimies dabūt labu vaibu šajā vietā, jo kur nu vēl getiskāka vieta par šo.
Welcome to Amsterdam. Standing in a legendary spot, we're hosting Ghetto football here. Get ready.
It's a little bit crazy. I think it's insane because now, you know, street football is the biggest sport in the world, and nobody understands that because it's all in their own neighborhoods, and now, you know, Ghetto Games brings it all together and gives it a platform.
It was crazy, a lot of talents, a lot of games, 3vs3, freestyle, Panna, the level was high, respect.
I was also in Brussels. I just love events like this. It doesn't get organized that much, so I love it when something like this happens.
And the winners of Amsterdam is See you in Riga!
See you in Latvia!
Kur mēs esam atbraukuši?
Mēs esam Kopenhāgenā, kamēr daļa no mūsu komandas ir palikusi Amsterdamā. Mēs ļoti ceram, ka mūsu otru puses komandas būs šeit rītdien, tā kā mēs varam pieslēgties un pačakot, kā viņiem iet.
Baļā, reku aizgājis dirsā.
Fūri jau cāra, motoru. Bet cik es sapratu, 6. cilindrā kaut kas notika ar forsunku, bet es neko nesaprotu. Bet nereāli interesanti. Nezinu, es stāvu un es tā kā mazs bērns. A, kas ir šitas? A, kas ir šitas? A, ko tas dara? A, ko tas dara? Pasties, cik tas motors ir milzīgs.
Pasaka godīgi, nu tev, kad pateici, ka jālido uz Amsterdam, tev bija šī cits domas bija galvā, ne?
Jā, man bija domas, kā pusotrā stundā to visu izdarīt.
Jā, caur video zvanīsim Ivaram, viņš mums stāstīs no Latvijas, kā vajag.
Tā mainīt forsunku?
Jā, металлический детский конструктор. Baļā, reku aizgājis dirsā, nolūzis un reku ir iekritis. Nezinu, kas tā pa detaļu, bet tādēļ nevajag būt tur, kā viņš ir detaļi atlūzis.
Čau.
Ivo, parāda.
Salocīt vārst, smājies tas attaisīšu, bet tagad es tur neko nevaru izdarīt uz ceļu.
Ok. Galā.
Lidojumu uz Rīgu mēs meklējam tagad.
Jā, visi kārtībā.
Šodien vairs nekas nebūs.
Teorētiskais risinājums var atrast, bet likās jau, kad risinājums būs atrast, tad, kad smidzinātājs veda šodien no rīta uz šejien.
Kad Ivo atlidāja.
Ivo šodien no rīta gribēja vēl 1:30 spēlēt spēli.
Viņš spēlēja Tetrisu šodien spēlēja.
Viņš spēlēja Tetrisu, Ghetto Tetrisu. Tā kā Ivo Čižaltis pamodās šodien Latvijā un vakarā ies gulēt Amsterdamā.
Ceram, viņam breģušnikāns.
Jā. Tā kā rītdien mēs meklēsim internetā fūri visu dienu, un pirmdien droši vien mums viņi būs jānopērk. Lai pirmdien paspētu viņu atzīt šeit pārkarot.
Lai otrdien vakarā mēs būtu Dānijā.
Lai otrdien vakarā mēs būtu Dānijā.
Un šodien ir 10. maijs. 11. maijā mums ir pasākums Kopenhāgenā, bet mēs joprojām esam Amsterdamā. Precīzi ir 28 stundas līdz pasākuma sākumam Kopenhāgenā. Mums ir pa pusē izkrauta piekabe. Mums ir daudz mantu šeit ārā un mums ir klāts zilonītis. Mums ir jaunā fūre, brīnumainā kārtā. Tad mēs visi krausim nulīt iekšā.
Pēdējo reizi, kad Antoni šeit bija pirms 3 gadiem, šeit nebija pilnīgi nekas.
Well, welcome. This is Street on the Boom. This is our home. This is where we activate street culture here in Copenhagen. Built and fundraise this. All the guys who are part of the underground culture, just trying to, make kids move. Amsterdamā mēs konstatējam, ka mums ir salūzus fūra. Salūzus tā, ka mēs viņu nevaram salabot. Vakar Raimonds ap 11. dabūja jaunu fūru mums. Mēs uzkrānējām no vecās fūras visu uz jauno fūru. Uzreiz braucām šeit. Tagad pulkstens ir 9:15. Mēs esam šeit un tagad atkal liksim visu to pašu, ko pirms burtiski 12 stundām iekrāmējam.
Vislabākais šodienas turnīrā ir tas, kad ņemot vērā visas problēmas, kas mums bija, lai mēs tiktu uz Kopenhāgenu, visi kopā šobrīd visa komanda ir pieslēgusies tam, lai notika pasākums. Mēs visi darām tehniskus darbus, lai kopā šis pasākums notiktu.
Welcome to Copenhagen Ghetto Games.
For 2 years now, we have been able to host events all around the world, actually, so that we can finally open up and keep pushing the street culture all around Europe. That's just amazing.
It was a good day, really good day, a lot of good players.
We had a great event. The Danish talent here is great. It's been an honor to host Ghetto Games here in Copenhagen and Street on the Boom in our area. I hope you guys want to come back and you had a great experience, because we had a great experience and we're very excited to visit you guys in Riga. They have been evolving and turning into their own freestylers, getting their own style and reaching such a high level. I'm super proud of them both.
Diženi, raženi, dzīvojoti, diženi, raženi, dzīvojoti, daudz baltu dieniņu laimiņa doti, diženi, raženi, strādājoti, diženi, raženi, strādājoti.
Paldies liels! 36 gadi. Es kā visu laiku gribu teikt, ka nav daudz, bet man ir sajūta, ka tas ir daudz. Ja es spēju kaut kādā brīdī realizēt kaut kādas vienas lietas un radīt, tad nākamajai paudzei vienmēr tas jāizdara labāk. Tā kā liels jums paldies, ka jūs esat, paldies, ka jūs esat kopā ar Getiņu, gan vieglākos brīžos, gan grūtākos.
Mēs braucam uz pasākumu Lietuvu, pasākums rīt un atbrauksim atpakaļ uz viesnīcu. Gatavosim vakariņas.
Kas būs vakariņā?
Grīķi.
Grīķi?
Jā, ar galiņu.
Kas ir grīķi?
Grīķi.
Grīķi?
Grīķi.
Rekord, ja jūs gribat samainīt naudu, jums vajag iet Deutsche Bank!
Oi, fufiki.
mums ir ļoti interesanta situācija Berlīnē. Pirmo reizi Eirolīgas vēsturē mums
tāda. Bet arī tāda pieredze ir vajadzīga.
Vajadzīga. Mūsu partneri nedaudz savādāk saprata uzdevumu. Mēs esam jaunā vietā. Mums otro reizi nomainījās pasākuma lokācija, respektīvi tā ir trešā pasākuma lokācija Berlīnē, kas bija plānota, pirms tam bija plānota lidosta, pēc tam bija plānota vēl viena vieta. Jā, tagad mēs esam Adidas Base Berlīn. Varbūt mums...
Varbūt tā arī vajadzēja notikt.
Jā, un būs labi.
Jo viss noteikti kā tam jānotiek. Re, kur ir mūsu zilonītis. Zilonītis ir gatavs izkrāpties. Mēs esam gatavi likt šeit laukumu. Šeit būs nedaudz savādāk, kā bija plānots pirms tam. Berlīna ir viens no tiem punktiem, kur notiek kaut kas tāds, ko mēs iepriekš nebijām pareģojuši, ka varētu notikt.
Viss ir labi, viss ir labi. Tagad galvenais izkrāmēt pēc iespējas ātrāk mašīnu, lai mēs varam apgriezties un lai mēs neiesprūstam nekur ar smaglo, jo tā būtu liela problēma.
Yo, what up, La Family? He's Raka, but you know what it is. Welcome on Adidas Space. Tomorrow is gonna be crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait.
You play tomorrow?
No. Hey, when I see the design, I really liked. Who does this? I wanna see him and I wanna say thank you because you do like crazy design. And you know what I like? I like my moves here. Woo! I cannot explain how I'm feeling because I'm so happy to see this in my city.
It's crazy vibes for me. Honestly, I always dreamed to be part of one of these events where you can combine street soccer with 3 versus 3, 1 versus 1, and also freestyle.
I really love it. Like, you guys are doing such a good job and creating such a good vibe, and it's really inspiring to watch and something that we will bring back to Norway.
I would love to see street soccer in Berlin like in Litland because Litland looks so good.
I really enjoyed 3 versus 3, especially when the guys risked and did some skills. Not just play safe, you know, for scoring goals. But some guys, they lost, but they did crazy moves, and this is the best part.
The first time I was here for the opening in Rome judging, and in Copenhagen as well, bringing some street players from Norway. But here we're actually bringing our own best Norwegian street football team.
We came here with the expectation that we can win, and we know we had the qualities to do good, but we had a lot of tough games, so I'm happy we made it all the way. It was wonderful, the atmosphere, everything, how they set it up, and the hospitality. It was beautiful, beautiful to be here.
I want to say thank you to everybody who was today here. It was a crazy tournament, a lot of players, and big respect to the winner, Norway team. Big respect and big love. Raka, but you know what it is.
Mēs esam Polijā, tagad mēs brauksim uz pasākumu vietu. Tikko mēs redzējām ļoti foršas bildes mūsu grupā. Re, kur mūsu būsiņš, re, kur policija. Viss notiek, Ghetto futbolu, jēj! Viss kā vienmēr, mamma ar tēti risina problēmas ar policiju.
Jūs baigie rule breakeri esat.
Iznākam ārā, kas mūs sagaida. Izvērtās, tu nevar stāvēt, jā? Bet mums uzrakstīja policija uz lapiņas, kur mēs varam atstāt savu bustiņu. Šautauts policijai. This is our event tomorrow. You can come. Maybe you have any football players.
Привет. Все, увидимся завтра, да? Прием.
Prasat par jūsu pakalpojumiem?
Neko nemaksā. Varbūt pēc džemperi var iedot mums aiz eķis, mēs novērtēsim.
Damian Gavrich, I'm from Warsaw. I made a street soccer company and organization. I'm very glad that I can do this tournament with Ghetto and other partners. I think we are a big family and this tournament show this.
last stops here in Warsaw, PG Narodowy. Beautiful venue, beautiful people, 3v3, Panna, freestyle.
I can say finally, yeah, after 2 years, I can say finally. I'm so excited.
Well, it's very important, you know, as a community to support each other. So.
I'm very happy because of that final. The Panna was always the most important for me. That's a dream to win this.
In Poland, we have a crazy level of freestyle.
It's very amazing because I think it's 5 minutes from my home. It's very easy and maybe it's helped me also to win the competition.
This event was amazing. We are very happy and see you in Riga.
See you later, alligator.
Mēs esam Lietuvā, šodien pēdējais pasākums, pēdējā tūris diena, tā varētu teikt, Eirolīgā šajā sezonā, un nākamais tikai fināls. What the fuck? Kādā veidā?
For 6 weeks we've been all over Europe, from Rome to Dakovo to Budapest to Prague to Brussels to Amsterdam to Copenhagen to Berlin to Warsaw, and finally, last stop before Riga in Vilnius, Lietuva.
And then we've been finally back in Latvia, and after 2 or 3 weeks, Ghetto Football EuroLeague big final. All the best boys and girls teams from all over Europe came to Riga. Nobody seen something like this before. You will see even more after. Sometimes I think that until now I can't re-evaluate what happened there and what will happen after, because it's so big and it's so important for all street football community, not only in Europe, in the world, that those kind of tournaments will happen, and we will continue with that even more.
I mean, it's a perfect journey. We started in Rome, the city of the Colosseum, aspiring Raymond's and Ghetto Games, to build this place that is like the most famous street Colosseum globally. So a perfect starting, a perfect ending, in the middle, an unbelievable journey. It looks like a dream. It was super tough, 3 years waiting for it with the pandemic in the middle. These people from Ghetto were not giving up, and in the end, we're here celebrating the first winners, first of many.
No, it's amazing, it's amazing. I just thought it's an opportunity for us to like travel and go to different places, see different faces, and so yeah, it's been a pleasure to be at all these events.
incredible, you know. The scene has gotten together across, what, 11 countries, and we've even had countries come from outside the partner countries as well. Yeah, enjoy everything and let it flow, and then we'll get back to the drawing table and see what happens next year.